Hello everyone, welcome back to Webs and Wellness channel. I was going to do a topic, kind of like, I've had a weird, strange day just thinking, pondering, and it's like I wanted to do a topic about something that I feel like is beneficial and I feel like, I don't know if it's a spiritual community issue going on. I don't know if I'm alone at this. Sometimes I feel alone at it. Sorry if I look horrible. I'm kind of a mess. I have allergies today. I don't know why I'm sneezing and all this, but yeah, I wanted to make a video just to express something that I see a lot of communities or spiritual communities talk about, and I just wanted to talk about it. When it comes to the collective, uh, everyone listens to different things. Everyone has their own perception, their own ideas about what it means about spirituality, which is fine. But recently I came across a few videos that I watch frequently, and it's like, I don't know what it is about certain people, the way they express themselves. It's just, like I said, I think it's just the energies happening with the clips in here. Um, I don't know. It's just a lot to take in. Um, Anyways, it's kind of like for a while I've noticed it. Like I don't know if it's just a cancer thing. I don't know if it's just a collective thing, but I'm just gonna assume it's a cancer thing because I'm a cancer. But I noticed before things happen, like in this 3D dimension or 3D world or whatever you want to call it, I notice I start catching energies um, for the collective, and I start catching energies, that I'm personally going through. But I think it's just weird how I hear a lot of people talk about it in the spiritual community that, and mainly tarot readers that I watch, is they talk about how this is happening for you or this is happening for me and da 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 da. But the thing is, I like I said, I don't know if it's just a cancer thing or is it just what everybody else feels. But I feel like right before things happen, I can sense things coming. Like I can think about, a year ago, I started seeing the same signs in a dream, a certain person in a dream. And then I've had events happen. But prior to those events, if you acknowledge them, sometimes we don't know. But when we have things happen before a huge event in our life, things start leading up to that. Like when I found out recently that someone cheated on someone, there was events leading up to that, and it goes back to last year. There's an instant in my mind, oh, something's off about this person, and I didn't realize that until a year later. It was kind of the universe way, or spirit's way, or whatever you call it, way of telling me that, hey, something's happening here. Did you notice this? Did you notice that? I just feel like the universe has a way to get us prepared for events even before they happen. And I feel like and this is just my experience, but one of my telltale signs that things are about to happen is when I'm really drained. And some of that has to do with certain things that we go through individually, but for me, I get drained, I get irritable, I get anxious. I have some of the different symptoms, like, you see those posts on Facebook where, this and this will happen for the different energies coming in, or the monthly reads, or certain things. I feel these energies before they even happen sometimes, and I scratch my head when I watch other readers talk about certain things. I'm like, I've been feeling that for a whole year, or I've been feeling like this for about 6 months. It's just one thing I notice in the spiritual community, especially with tarot card readers, is I feel things before they hit, or I notice certain things like when they do happen, and I might revisit things the year before or a few months before, like before this happened, was there any inklings that this happened? Or was there any hesitation that this was going to happen before it happened? And like for me, I've never really stuck on labels of a psychic or medium. Or the thing is, a lot of people in these spiritual communities do that, which that's on them to use those words. I just feel like just be authentic. Things change in our lives, things in our environment change, so do what you feel is best. But for me, I don't really like to stick with one label. I see myself as a very enlightened person, spiritual person. I'm nothing of the extraordinary in my life, but I feel like if we carry on too many labels, it just be you. If you're into, I don't know why yoga came up to my mind, yoga, if you have different belief system, I just feel like when we put too much labels, it's like we're expecting ourselves to reach a certain expectation to meet that label. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, I just feel like it's not a bad thing to put a label on what you believe or your identity. I just feel like I've gotten to that place in my life that I'm going through changes. I'm going through experiences. I'm not as I used to be, I just feel like if we stick with one label, like I'm a Democrat, or I'm a Republican, or I'm a Christian, or I'm a saint, I'm a sinner, I'm the devil, or I'm the light, it gets too much. But I still feel like, there's still certain things you resonate with more than others. Like I still resonate with paganism. There's some things in spiritual practice I still resonate with. I just feel like when we put too many labels on that, it confuses the situation. Just say you're a spiritual person experiencing life, or you're a sinner experiencing life, It's like, why do we have to put a name or a label on it? But yeah, I've noticed that with different people in spiritual communities and tarot readers, I just feel like, for me, I experience things, like a lot of things, and I've been noticing like my dreams have been weird, like a lot of them are people in the past, me reacting the way I used to. So it's like if you notice these different signs, especially we're headed into the eclipse, starting tomorrow, the 2nd, with Cancer. I'm not ready for it. That's what I feel like. I've been feeling these energies come in and stuff for me, but I just feel like I'm not ready for this change. I know change for years on. I've been feeling changes coming in my life. I want brand new changes. I want new things, fresh ideas, perspectives. It's just now that we're approaching Cancer season, or we're in Cancer season, but like these new eclipses, and then after that, we have Capricorn eclipse, partial eclipse. I'm not ready for that at all, because I know what that entails, how Capricorn's energy is. It's just, I need the resources to come in. I need an income. I need a job. There's so many things that I want to do. And then these retrogrades. So it's like a lot of these retrogrades are just, I feel pressured. It's like I've been through enough shit in my life that it's like I don't need all of this pressure on me, but that's just how energetically, we're going. We're all going through these different traumatic shifts, and you could say this is like a collective thing, but I just feel like I want to be more like that. It's like a lot of people talk about the collective is going through this. We're all going through different cycles in our life, different changes in our life, but I just feel like things are general. Just like tarot readings are general. This may apply for someone else, But I just feel like one of the things I notice, like in the tarot, like different people who do tarot readings, is it's not always accurate. You know, you're not always going to get a clear, accurate reading. I just accepted that. But when I try to do the readings, which I've been trying to do that, the love readings, I haven't done those in forever. I try to be accurate, and I try to read the cards as best as I can. But yeah, being a Cancer, if you're a Cancer or even a Capricorn, do keep in mind these are intense energies, not just for us individually or Capricorn and Cancer, but for all of us. So if you're really hesitant about changes, just realize with these retrogrades coming in that it's going to prevent you from moving forward, because we're going back. You know, Cancer is all about the past, going back, reviewing things, and that's why I feel like I've been having weird dreams about people in the past, is because it's reminding you what you need to let go, what doesn't serve you. You know, there's a lot of things I could talk about that. But yeah, that's kind of my input on, you know, the spiritual community is, you know, I keep hearing that. I don't know if I'm alone at this, but I keep hearing that, oh, for Cancer, this and this you're going to experience, but, you know, you're in control of your destiny, really. When people give you a reading or they tell you what's going to happen or whatever, you're in control of it, you know. People can tell you anything, but only you can believe what you want to believe. So that's just an indication of, you know, reading tarot. But yeah, I keep saying that. I'm like, I've experienced this already, or I've been feeling it already. It's like, I don't know if I'm alone. If it's just a Cancer thing or what. But yeah, I've been feeling a lot of things come, but I don't know. If you're an astrologer, if you're a tarot reader, you know, tell me down below if that resonates with you. If that you just want to scream at certain people and say, because I know I'm not perfect when I do the readings and when I do like different things to look out for, like, you know, the eclipses, full moon, new moons, you know. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm sure there's some people out there who just want to scream at people and say, you're doing it wrong. It's like, and then we have Leo and Mars coming up, you know, we're headed into that area. Just the mind and how it works and stuff, and we want to get puffed up and like, this is my thing, this is my defense, and it's about me and all this stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm crazy. It's just, yeah, we're all different. We're all going through different things. You know, we're all one, of course, but I just feel like some people are dogmatic about energies when like I've heard one tarot reader today, and I'm like, I've been feeling this for nonstop for the past few months. It's like, I don't know if I'm alone at that, but it's like, I just feel like people are going nuts. And like I said, you know, Cancer season, other people are trying to act like the crab. Everyone's trying to get in their emotion, like, their vibrations and stuff. But it just irritates me when I'm like, am I alone at this? Is my spiritual path alone and hidden, and I'm tunnel vision? Because it's like I'm going nuts with people. It's like, do they see it? Do they feel what I'm feeling at this point in my life? I don't know. Sometimes I feel alone. Like, if you feel that, you know, bravo. At least we're not alone at this. But I don't know. It's just sometimes I feel like people don't get me, you know? I guess that's a Cancer thing. We want people to get us, but I don't know. Cancers have gone through so much, you know? Anyways, enough with the drama, enough with the rant today. I just wanted to share that kind of like thing that keeps cycling through my mind. I'm like, I've been filming this for a year and a half. I'm a Cancer with a Libra moon and Pisces rising. I just, too much. Too much feeling going on, man. It's like, anyways, enough said. I said too much these days, but hope you liked the video. Hope it was, oh, I'm moving mock thing. Mock thing. Anyways, bye-bye.